to the Leonardo Joni Show. Today, we're going to be talking about retarded women, which some of you might say is redundant. But I guarantee you, we're not all retarded. Just some of us, especially those of us that have been totally had by the Marxist feminist agenda that has pretty much destroyed women's brains. We'll be starting with a few topics today. The first one we'll be starting is this video I came across that was covered by Woman Propaganda. That's the guy, right? He does a lot of reaction videos if you guys want to follow him on X. He's got some great takes, pretty funny. They're what would be considered, conservative takes, but like actual conservative takes, not this gay fake conservative takes where they're like, we like trans people that vote Republican. It's like actual funny stuff. So he found this video on TikTok, which I thought was kind of unbelievable. And I want to talk about it because, listen, when I do this stuff, I'm trying to warn other women who might be misled by goblins like this, okay? Rule number one, ladies, don't listen to an ugly woman. Got it? Ugly women are not to be trusted. They want to destroy you and your relationships because they're ugly. So they can't stand to see good-looking women prosper. So number one, you have to stop with the bullshit. Everybody's beautiful. Some people are ugly, okay? And it's like God's warning you, don't listen to this goblin. Number one. Number two, don't listen to fat women, which kind of ties into ugly, but not every fat woman is ugly, but a lot of ugly women are fat, okay? But just don't listen to fat women either. Fat women will always tell you the best way to lose weight, which already is like...
This woman did not pull no punches, and YouTube, please disregard her for using the R word, because I usually use the word remedial. So, but I don't want to bleep it out because I don't want to take away from the authenticity of what she's saying. So, let's get into it. What's going on, YouTube? Is your boy Ron back with another video. If you're new to the platform, welcome to the tribe. By the end of this video, I hope you subscribe. So I've been looking forward to reacting to this because I've seen this woman on a whatever podcast, as well as a few short reels. She is a comedian. She already introduced herself, but I'll make sure I leave a link to the full video in the description if you want to see this in full and follow her and support her. Anyway, I'm not going to waste any more time because this video is kind of long. Without further ado, let's go ahead and jump into it.
So let's just take the...
If you want your wife to start walking around half naked again, then stop trying to jump her every time she is. My husband loves when I walk around in my underwear, but there was a time I couldn't even get dressed in the same room out of fear of being grabbed and fondled.
Was that time when you were younger and hotter? She's about to tell you that she trained her husband how to not touch her, and the truth is, she just got ugly and fat. That's actually what happened. And now she wants to make it like, oh, that was my idea. I didn't really like being touched and grabbed.
This is what he did to get me to act more like I did when we first started dating. First, he had to make me feel comfortable enough. Now, it's no secret. You love getting a little glimpse of your wife changing or showering, but do you always have to act like a little boy who just got the last cookie from the cookie jar? My husband stopped trying to jump me every single time I was half naked. My husband loves when I walk.
Once again, because you got ugly and fat. That's why. I don't know what you think you did. All right, let's just finish this up.
Getting ready in front of the bathroom mirror. He stopped.
Just cheat, bro. Just cheat on her. Did you?
She said he stopped. I'm just going to mute him because I don't have the original video, but I want to talk about. I mean, this guy's funny, by the way. But I want to read what she says here. Okay, he stopped smothering me with his words and groping me every time I was getting ready in front of the mirror, grabbing my vagina on the outside of my clothes, or making sure I saw or felt his heart on every time he got one. By the way, most women don't want any of this. Stop speaking for us. You're ugly. Don't tell me what I want. Show more confidence and less desperation. Bro, I really hope to God that this woman's not actually married. And if she is married, I don't know, man. That poor guy has been totally beat down by a below mid. Let's zoom in on that. I mean, look at that, huh? Look at that. She's talking about to the guy be less desperate and more confident. Where are you getting where are these ugly women getting their confidence from? I want to know. Seriously. Fat women, I know, they get their confidence from black dudes and Puerto Ricans hitting on them. But ugly women, what is it? Is it the Mexicans that are coming in and hitting on you that make you think you're special? Mexicans can't see your face because they can't recognize different faces on white people, just the same way we can't recognize different faces on them. So they just see blonde hair, they think she must be hot.
And that right there just goes to show you black men need to hold themselves to a higher standard. I'll be the first to admit that I've dealt with overweight white women before, but I can also be honest about the fact that I only dealt with them for the sake of getting some top. But anyway, yeah, I know I just told on myself, but I don't give a damn. Y'all know how pretty transparent I am on this channel. However, but I can also be honest and transparent that the whole you found them attractive just because they're blonde and blue eyes. Be honest with you, I always thought blonde and blue eyes was a little bit overrated. To be honest with you, I find women that look like her a little bit more attractive than blonde women per se. Not to say that I haven't came across blonde women that are attractive, but me personally, when it comes to Caucasian women, I always found the brunettes a little bit more attractive than the blondes. But that's just me. Y'all may think different, but I don't know. Anyway, I just thought that was funny. Anyway, let's keep it moving.
Okay, she says this thing, which is the most ridiculous thing ever. She says, no woman likes to see your heart on every... That's a lie, dude. Now, if I'm riding the subway and some grizzled, mentally ill, homeless guy wants to show me his heart on, no, I don't want to see that. But my husband, the one that I married, the one that I'm supposed to be attracted to, the one who's supposed to be attracted to me, yeah, I want to see his heart on. I want to know that he still gets hot for me. I want to know that I'm still attractive to him. How can that be a bad thing? This is what happens when women don't have any problems. They have to invent them. She literally has everything. How do I know? Look at the sleeve tattoos. She probably runs some bake shop in a liberal town like Portland that charges $7 for a cupcake, totally detached from reality. So now she's got to invent problems. My husband gropes me too much. I don't think she's attracted to her husband. That's what I think the problem is. I don't think she's attracted to her husband, and she doesn't want his sexual advances. So she's going to make up this story for manipulation, by the way. Hey, if you want me to start walking around naked again, stop groping me. Well, what's the point then? What is he supposed to do? It's just about power and control. I just want you to know. This is about women needing to beat down men, needing to make them feel small, because there's something she doesn't want to be with him. Okay, here we go. I'm going to let it out here, okay? Because this kind of shit pisses me off. There are a lot of women who marry dudes because they provide a kind of financial security for them. And I'm not saying there's something wrong, right? Because this is a natural dynamic, right? Men marry women for the biological opportunity that they create for them to have their kids under the assumption that you're going to be loyal to them, which even that's going out the window now, right? So that they can trust that their kids are theirs, right? And women marry men who can provide for the offspring that they're going to give them, okay? Very natural for a woman to not want a loser. So let's not throw the baby out with the bathwater. It's important for women to find a good, stable man who can provide for them. However, we have a grossly materialistic culture, and everything is so inflated price-wise that now women have completely disregarded any other kind of concerns and are just looking at how much money can this person provide me. So this happens a lot. You have a lot of chicks in their young age just banging everything along the way, right? And a lot of it is because of propaganda that they've downloaded into their brains that tells them that if they want to be liberated, they need to be free whores, right? At least whores charge money for giving their body away. You are doing it for 2 drinks. Once they get through with that, they go, oh shit, I need to find a man who's going to not cheat on me and is going to be there around. And then they'll usually pick a guy who's not a winner, but's got stability and financial stability that he can provide. So that means they're usually not very sexually attracted to the guy, and they're willing to put up with it for the money. So it's just another class of prostitution, right? Then what happens, right? What they'll put out in the beginning, right? They're selling the product and all that. Then they get married, they're locked in, and they're like, don't touch me. I don't want you to touch me, because you have a deep hatred of your man. And a resentment. You resent him because you think he's pathetic and weak because he didn't see through your little act that you're just using him for his money. It's pretty gross, actually. It's pretty freaking gross. So when women react like this to a man, it's usually a man that they got into a relationship with for some other reason than love and attraction. That's the truth. That's the fucking truth. Okay? Because when you love your man, you want him to touch you because you want to know that he desires you. Women, we can't really build our self-esteem by ourselves. We can't. Sorry, I know we can't. That's why we're social creatures. We need social approval. We need that to make us feel good. That's why hot women usually have higher confidence than ugly women. Now, we live in an inverted society that praises ugly, fat lesbians. But aside from that, the truth of the matter is that usually the more attention you get from society as a woman for your beauty, the higher your confidence is. This is why ugly women like this will attack beautiful women. They're trying to take them down. Okay? Then she says this thing. Stop groping me. Stop smothering me with his words. That's such a female thing to say. You're smothering me with your words. The words that say, I love you and I'm attracted to you and you're what I want and that's why I married you, those smothering me with his words. You're a whore. You don't deserve a stable man. You deserve to be ran through for the rest of your life, just like you were in your early 20s. Let your sleeve tattoo tell us. She's going to leave this guy. She's going to leave him. That's what's going to happen. You know, the poor guy is going to put up with, men put up with a lot. I'm just going to tell you this. Men are usually not the ones that end relationships. They are usually the ones that cheat, although in this modern age, everybody's doing it. Men will cheat because they'll feel like they need to go get their physical needs met, but they don't want to leave their woman. They have a strong sense of loyalty. They're like dogs. They're very loyal. Okay? So he's going to put up with all this stuff, and we live in this, feminist tyranny, which doesn't afford him any rights. And also makes him feel like he needs to cater to every one of his wife's whims or he's going to lose her. This is a mistake, guys. This is a mistake. You need to have clear boundaries and you need to let her know, I'm going to grope you anytime you want. If you don't like it, go pay rent somewhere. Within reason. Okay? Obviously, if your wife's sick or she's sad or something, you got to control yourself. Okay? Obviously. And I'm, being a little facetious, but
I like her. I like her. I like her because in all seriousness, man, what did she say that was wrong? What did she say that was a lot? Because I'm gonna be honest with you, I think a lot of women that talk like that and speak like that, they are with men that they don't really find attractive. They are just with them for the financial benefits. Seriously. Because think about it, man. If these women were with men that they were truly attracted to, that they truly desired physically and sexually, do you think they really gonna complain about that man being all up on them like that? Come on, man. She hit the nail on the head. I cannot disagree with what she just said. I really can't, man. She is 100% on the mark with that. And she's 100% right. Let me tell you something. Any woman that acts like this, she's with a man that she is really not attracted to, and she's just with him for the benefit. Because what woman that you know that she is truly attracted to that man sexually, that she's going to sit up here and act like that? Let me tell you something. When it comes to my girlfriend, I be grabbing and slapping on her ass all the time, and it's gotten to the point now where it's just she be doing that shit back to me because deep down, like I know she finds me attractive, and she doesn't complain about me groping her and grabbing on her or whatever. If anything, she just does it right back to me because she actually likes me and she's attracted to me. This is one of the reasons why men telling other men to deal with women that actually like you bothers women so much, because deep down, women know that the only men that are gonna, I guess you can say, cater to them in some shape or form are the men that they're probably not attracted to or don't really like that. And the men that they really truly desire don't have to do all that extra shit in order to gain access to them. I think this is one of the dilemmas that women deal with when it comes to dating. And because men are catching on to this, is making it harder for women to lock down a man that's actually good for them. Because I don't know if y'all noticed, but even women are starting to complain about the men that they know would actually be good for them aren't even giving them the time of day anymore, is because those men are picking up on this. And they don't even want to deal with these women because deep down they know that these women are only with them because they're a safe choice, not because they truly desire to be with them.
This idea that, here's this other thing she said. It's so pathetic and patronizing. Here we go, okay? Let's just watch this part one more time.
No secret. You love getting a little glimpse of your wife changing or showering, but do you always have to act like a little boy who just...
Yes! Yes, because he's so excited he got you. Men are visual creatures. Women can't understand this. Women, we're not really visual creatures. And I can't blame us. Have you ever seen balls? They're nothing to look at. It's nothing good. Men's bodies, they're lumpy and weird. Women, we have a shape, we have a form, we have a silk most of the time. Some of you are eating yourselves into oblivion. Let's cut that out. But women, naturally, they have this, it's called feminine beauty. It projects fertility, all the things of life. And men love that. They've been biologically programmed to be visually stimulated. Thank God. Thank God. Because women, we can't handle rejection. Imagine if you got naked and your husband was like, oh, can you put some clothes on? Then you would feel bad. Then we'd have a whole other video about how your husband's taking down your self-esteem. See, your husband gave you too much self-esteem. Now, what you don't understand is your husband knows that you're ugly. He just loves you, so he's never going to tell you that. And he's grown to love you so much that you've become attractive in his eyes. And he is showing you that through his affection and his attention. And you're shaming him for that? You deserve the life of lesbian cat solitude that's coming to you.
Just got the last cookie from the cookie jar. My husband stopped trying to jump me every single time I was half naked.
Yeah, because you got ugly and fat. That's it. Yep. Because you got ugly and fat. Now you're going to pretend like it's because you came up with a whole plan and you talked to him and you made him respect you. Nope. You're just ugly and fat. And those tattoos don't look so good on you anymore because you're not 25. That's what it is. And you're out here trying to give a bunch of advice to a bunch of other men so they can also become losers, like the way you've beaten down your husband, and they can stop groping their beautiful wives. And then it can be a normal thing that men don't do that. It's not just because you got ugly and fat. It's because you've taught men how to behave. Yeah, men don't grope women and lust after them because it's a natural male instinct that has propagated the survival of species. No, they're doing it because of toxic masculinity, and they haven't been taught any better. Women need to stop trying to teach men things, first of all. Okay, look at how well that turned out in the Bible. Now we're here being run by satanic Jewish pedophiles. Great, awesome, awesome. Thank you, thank you. Cut it out. There's more wonderful things from women that we can see. And by the way, I'm not one of these people who wants to blame women for everything or wants to blame men for everything. I think that kind of shit is bullshit. It's global elitist propaganda to drive us apart, make us hate each other, and make us believe that the other person is totally responsible for the other person's problems, okay? A lot of red pill male stuff that happens online is really just male feminism. Women are so evil, they've destroyed us, right? And feminism, men are so evil, they just want to, grope us. It's the same thing, and we need to stop doing that. However, I do agree that you got to call out bad behavior on both sides, okay? And some of these hoes, they're wilding out. They've gotten too much. We've given them too much rope. They're walking around saying all this crazy shit. They have confidence that they have no business having. They think they got to teach everybody and everyone how to behave. No.
Yo, this woman did not hold back, and I pretty much agree with everything that she said in this video. I'm going to be making sure I leave the link to the full video for you guys because this video was like well over a half an hour long, and otherwise this probably would have turned into damn near an hour-long video. I probably should have just did a live show about it. But again, I'll make sure I leave the link in the description for you guys so that way y'all can look at it in its totality. But I definitely agree with 100% of what she says on here. And please let me know what you guys think about this, all right? If you're new to the platform, please subscribe. OGs, I appreciate the love and support. Make sure y'all hit that bell notification. That way y'all know when I'm uploading. Hit the like button because that helps with the algorithm and helps me reach a broader audience. Also, look out for the travel vlog channel as well as the live show channel. Both links are in the description. Until the next video, you guys, deuces.